Hey guys, hope we're all having a great week. It's Coach Sahil, and today we are tackling one of the biggest and most frustrating myths in the industry, and that is that crunches give you a six-pack. Now, I found myself doing the same thing years ago, 100 crunches every day, and what I ended up with was a sore lower back. Now, what's important to remember for all of us is that we all have a six-pack. It's just not as visible as we have a layer of fat that covers it. So for the most part, it's not a matter of training my abs in a vacuum and trying to strengthen them as much as possible. It's how can I get stronger overall, shift my metabolism, which allows me to reduce my overall body fat percentage, resulting in a nice visible set of abs. So rather than focusing on crunches and training those abs, how can I shift my metabolism and reduce my body fat? Now that's going to go by doing a number of things. That's keeping a consistent routine of exercise, working through the full body, making sure that we've got some core training implemented into our program, but most importantly, improving on our eating habits, which will allow us to reduce that weight overall. Because 80% of weight and fat loss, it's done in the kitchen. So all those things such as eating when you're hungry, maintaining that fasted state before we have that first meal, prioritizing your protein and veg, that is actually what's going to lead you to that six-pack faster. Now, I also wanted to touch on a more efficient way to train these abs. So rather than working in a vacuum and isolating those muscles, how can I train my core in an efficient way that will also translate to improved lifts? Now, one of the most underrated ways of training your core is to simply slow down the eccentric components of your lifts. If I've got my dumbbell here and I'm descending in a goblet squat, if I slow down there, I'm forcing myself to use my core to stabilize my body and to stabilize that dumbbell. That's going to also strengthen my core. If I slow down in my deadlifts on the way down, my core has to stabilize the entire movement. So the priority here, guys, is improving on our nutrition, reducing that overall fat percentage, and strengthening that core efficiently in a way that's going to translate to all our other movements and our everyday lives, as opposed to focusing on those crunches in the gym. Now, that's going to increase the efficiency, and it's also going to help with other lifts as you work out. Now, if you've got any questions, feel free to drop them down below or reach out to me directly. I'll catch you next time, guys. Take care.